It's the second part of our spring adventure, exploring Melbourne and Sydney. We took off early in the morning for our 1-hour flight to Sydney, full of excitement for the journey ahead. After landing, we collected our luggage and headed straight to the airport train station. In Sydney, getting around is super easy. You can tap on and off using any contactless payment card. The trains here are double-decker, clean, and really comfortable. I honestly loved the experience. We hopped on a train straight from the airport to our hotel, which was conveniently located right opposite Museum Station. We were able to check in early since our room was already ready, so we took a short rest before beginning our Sydney adventures. Then we grabbed a taxi to Darling Harbour and kicked things off with a visit to Madame Tussauds. It was amazing. All the famous figures look so lifelike. We took so many photos with them. There are 3 main attractions here: Madame Tussauds, Wildlife Sydney Zoo and Sea Life Aquarium. When you bundle multiple attractions together, they offer discounted combo tickets. But we only purchased tickets for 2 attractions, since they close around 5 p.m. and we didn't have enough time to visit all 3. We took lots of photos with the celebrities, and it was so much fun posing with them. Next up was our second attraction, Wildlife Sydney. We spent some time exploring, but honestly, we felt that Caversham Wildlife Park in Perth had more to see and do. Looking back, we thought the aquarium might have been a better second choice for the day. After that, we headed back to the hotel, and just like that, day 1 in Sydney wrapped up. We woke up early on day 2 and enjoyed a beautiful sunrise right from our window. This was the day of our long journey to the Blue Mountains. The Blue Mountains are one of Sydney's most famous natural spots, known for their cliffs, valleys, and soft blue haze, a perfect escape into nature. The earliest train was at 7:20 a.m, so we took a train from Museum Station to Central, and from there caught the Blue Mountains line to Katoomba. The train to Katoomba takes around 2 hours, so the 7:20 a.m. train is definitely the best option to make the most of your day. As soon as we stepped out of the train, we purchased the Blue Mountains Explorer Bus ticket. The little booklet acts as both your ticket and guide, with all the info you need for the journey. The Explorer Pass gives hop-on, hop-off access across 23 Blue Mountain stops. Each bus takes an hour per round, with about 30 minutes wait at each stop. We grabbed some takeaway from a nearby pastry shop and hopped on the bus to start exploring. Our first hop-off was stop 7, Scenic Skyway, at the far end so we could cross over to Scenic World. We had pre-booked unlimited ride tickets to avoid last-minute queues. We could see the famous 3 Sisters and the view of surrounding mountains were amazing. It's best to explore Scenic World first, then the other Blue Mountains attractions, as rides get more crowded later in the day. As soon as we entered Scenic World, we converted our tickets into ride passes. Sally had a lot of fun with the dinosaurs. Next, we walked down to the world's steepest train ride. That ride was so much fun. At the bottom station, we got another view of the 3 Sisters. From there, we walked to the Cableway and headed back up. The views of the Blue Mountains were absolutely amazing. We hopped on the bus again from Scenic World's main entrance, stop 10, to head to Echo Point for the best view of the Three Sisters. Since Echo Point comes before the Scenic World stop, we had to complete a full bus round to get there. It took some time, but we got to enjoy the guide's commentary along the way. The valley view from Echo Point was amazing. We waited about half an hour for the next bus to take us to our final stop, Gordon Falls Lookout, stop 19, which is just a short walk from the bus stop. We could see Gordon Falls, a small waterfall, and the valley views from the lookout were amazing. Since it started getting really windy, we hopped back on the bus and headed towards the station. We passed through the flower-filled 𝐿ura village and headed to 𝐿ura station instead of going back to 𝐶𝐚𝐵𝐿. That way, we could catch the train one stop earlier, as we didn't have enough time to reach 𝐶𝐚𝐵𝐿 station and didn't want to risk missing the train. There are so many beautiful lookout points in the Blue Mountains, but we couldn't cover them all. Sally was getting tired, so we chose the spots with shorter walks, and honestly, we still felt we experienced the best views. By 6:30 p.m, we were finally back at our hotel. While Naomi and Sally were resting, I wanted to explore the night beauty of Sydney's heart. I took a train to Circular Quay, and there it was, the most awaited sight, the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House glowing at night. The night view was absolutely amazing. I walked around and took plenty of photos of both icons. And that wrapped up day 2. It was our third and final day in Sydney, and we had a pretty packed schedule ahead. We took a train to Circular Quay. This time it was Naomi's and Sally's turn to explore the iconic Opera House and Harbour Bridge. We spent a wonderful time there and took lots of photos. Next was the ferry ride, the best way to see the Opera House and Harbour Bridge from the water. It wasn't just a ferry ride, it was also our way to the next destination, Sydney Zoo. We reached the zoo around 12 p.m, and a free shuttle took us up the hill to the main entrance. We loved seeing the tall giraffes and stripy zebras. Luckily, it was feeding time for the tigers. Sydney Zoo also offers a wonderful view of the city. We quickly explored every corner and hopped back on the ferry around 4 p.m. to head to our last destination. Our final stop was Tower I, even though we were in a rush. We bought entry tickets online on the way. Like Melbourne Sky Deck, it offered an amazing 360 degrees view of Sydney. We spent some time there, then headed back to the hotel to collect our luggage for our 8 p.m. flight to Perth. We spent just 3 days in Sydney, but managed to see most of its highlights. And that's the end of our spring journey. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more adventures.